I knew this guy. He was an Arab
Yeah? Where was that?
in Tunisia.
North Africa.
I met him in a hotel lobby.
In Tunisia.
That's where I met him.
What was his name?
Muhammad.
Mohammed. That's a good name.
Yeah, Muhammad told me a story that sort of stuck in my mind.
About Arabs?
About a guy who lost in the desert. He falls asleep, and when he wakes up, it's just starting to get light, but then the sky is still thick with stars. And then a shadow passes in front of the stars, and then he realizes someone's standing there, looking down at him.
Oh, boy.
And a voice says, "Don't be afraid, I'm only Death."
Oh, boy.
So the man asks, what can he do to change Death's mind?
Like, give him a sporting chance?
So Death says, "We will have a race."
Outrun death?
And then the man notices that Death has brought 2 camels. Death says, "Take your pick." Now, you don't have to know camels to see what's obvious. One is male, young, arrogant, and wild as hell. And the other one is a female, older, calmer, obviously slower.
Death never makes it easy.
So the man thinks, if I choose the fast camel, he's so wild I'll never be able to handle him, and I'll lose. But if I choose the slow camel, Death will ride the fast camel, which he can handle, and I'll lose.
A lose-lose situation.
Right. So he has to decide, do I want to die on a fast camel or on a slow camel?
I'd take the fast one. At least you have a chance.
Yeah, but do you want to die trying to tame a wild, crazy camel, or die taking your time plodding along on a slow, calm camel?
Take the wild one.
But the man's tired, he's exhausted, he's dying. And then he hears a voice. Let Death ride the fast camel.
Whose voice?
It's his own. So anyway, he figures he can't beat Death. So why not just accept it and go out with some dignity?
He chooses the slow camel.
He does. And then they both mount up, and Death points to a mountain way off on the horizon, and they set off.
Death leaves him behind eating the dust?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The old camel is even slower than he thought.
It's not easy to beat death.
So Death reaches the finish line and waits for him. Finally, like an hour later, the man and the old camel plod on up, and Death says, "You knew you'd lose regardless of what you choose." And the man says, "I knew." And Death asks, "But why did you choose the slow camel?" And the man thinks for a moment, and then he says, "Because I liked her smile."
I liked her smile.
Yeah,
That's the story?
it is.
Did death take him?
Of course.
Oh.
But they both went out laughing.
I like that.